Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ripper. Content warnings for swearing, violence, blood and gore. We're carrying off exactly where we left off last time. We're exiting the police station. So I want to show you quickly that between last episode and this, I have transcribed the pencil notes I took to our digital notebook. We had fewer notes than I thought we had. But there you go. That's what we've got. I don't know if we've recorded anything of use. We'll see what works. But today we're gonna go out into the big wide world of futuristic New York City because we have a few locations to visit. Now, I did notice while I was transcribing and checking out the game for this session that actually the nice thing about this list of locations is that if you go over one that has sub-locations, it tells you what they are in the right hand panel there. So the police station, we know we can go back to the desk sergeant's Magnotta's office and the evidence room, for example. And if we were to go to the Tribeca Centre, we could go to the reception area, the ICU lab and the morgue. So I'm hoping we'd find Catherine in the ICU lab. Right, so if you hadn't joined us previously, we are an investigator called, a journalist in fact, called Jake Quinlan, I think. And we've been receiving messages from a serial killer who's been dubbed the Ripper, and our colleague turned lover Catherine Powell has recently been assaulted by the Ripper and is in intensive care in a coma. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're trying to work out what's going on. What didn't make much sense to me story-wise, and because kind of story's the first thing I gravitate to really, is that it didn't make a lot of sense for us to have gone to the police station as the first thing after Catherine's attack, rather than go to the hospital and all the interactions we'd have there. So I kind of want to correct that error. And I also remember from last time I played that there's quite a lot going on. There's quite a few conversations to be had in the hospital, so I think that might make a good episode. So I think we'll go with that and see where that gets us. Oh, okay. Oh, we're live. Okay, I was waiting for more FMV to happen, but that was just like a little push in. Well, it sounds like there's a phone over somewhere. Okay, why did we just step straight in and completely ignore the... I take it we can exit that way, right? Why did we have that weird little push in? I can't turn left here, okay. I didn't completely ignore the reception desk. That's interesting. Alright, let's go and talk to reception. Tribeca Centre for metacognitive. There you go. Okay, let's talk to this person who looks rather friendly.
Metac, hold on.
It does sound like
Metac,
cock, doesn't it?
Hold on. Metac, hold on. May I help you off with something?
Beg your pardon?
I said, can I help you? What'd you think I said?
Nothing. I'm looking for whoever's taking care of my girlfriend, Catherine Powell.
That would be Dr. Burton. Take the elevator to the second floor and make a right. If she's not there, go to ICU down the hall from there. Whatever you do, don't stand too close to her.
Why's that?
A little chilly.
Right.
Now that's a weird interaction to have with a stranger. So, ask her opinion of Dr. Burton, why not?
What can you tell me about this Dr. Burton?
She's the boss. I can't tell you anything. Not here anyway.
Okay. Farley? Do I remember who Farley is? Were we given a lead to talk to somebody called Farley at the morgue, maybe?
Where's Farley?
In the basement. Take the elevator, follow the smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah. As you know, Farley's not the cleanest pathologist going. But we haven't had any complaints from his patients yet. And he's a soft touch for a smoke. If it wasn't for him, we'd never have any fun around here.
Okay, I'm glad you clarified that he's a smoker. Otherwise, I might have confused that for some kind of barbecue situation. So that's good. Alright, so taking it this is oh. It's a very nice building. I like it. What kind of styling have we got? It looks a bit, I don't know, somewhere between Art Nouveau and Art Deco. So we can't take the stairs, unfortunately. We've got this rickety cage elevator that we've got to... Oh, thank God it turns us around. Okay, lovely. So we can go wards, lobby. Do we get to look at this closer? Or morgue? I mean, right. Let's go to the wards. Let's go see Catherine. Oh, I do not feel safe. Was that didn't really seem like it. Did I really need to take it that look? Did I really need to take an elevator to go up like what would have been perhaps 2 flights of stairs at best? Turn around. Oh, that's a 180. Okay, and then I have to turn back the other way because I don't want to animate two directions, do they? Right, 3D imposing metal doors. That looks like I don't know. Oh, I'll try to work out whether it was ambient sound or music that was kicking in. This kind of sort of semi-skull insignia doesn't fill me with confidence. Nor does the dim, greenly lit, semi-abandoned look of this hospital. Oh, this is like a horror. Well, I mean, we're kind of playing a horror game, but like the hospital at the start of the game shouldn't be. Oh, why am I looking through windows and going? That's disorienting. Let's not do that. Right. So has this become impassable to Jake because he's unable to cross water? I guess so. Maybe that's the location that becomes available. Okay, I can go. What does this say? Oh, so is this something we could perhaps access with a key card? What is
Locked.
this?
Damn. How am I supposed to open this?
Well, I don't know that we're supposed to, Jake. Let's go find Catherine. This looks, yeah, the semi-derelict, dimly lit corridor's not really doing it for me. The weird cultish symbol opposite the elevator doesn't inspire me with hope. Yeah, the weird abandoned equipment. Like, why isn't a bag for intravenous fluid still hooked to that wheelchair there? And it's okay. Yeah, so it's kind of, I guess we're going all the way here. I guess this is like a visitor seating area. And I think that was what we saw at the other end of the hallway, past the impassable mop and bucket. So I don't think we're missing too much there other than the locked door. So I'm assuming I can't do anything other than go through this door. This is the door. Oh, I like the science fiction opening. This must be the dock. Okay, let's see if anybody else is around. There, oh, okay, I mean there was. I couldn't look directly at them, but okay, 2 people in this room. Looks kind of like a lab setup as much as anything, and there might be a room there. Let's talk to this, who is presumably the doctor.
What are you doing here?
My name's Jake Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine's.
Quinlan.
Friend? She said that in a questioning tone, didn't she? Ask her about Catherine's condition.
How is Catherine? Is she going to be all right?
It doesn't look good. Her consciousness is deeply withdrawn.
Withdrawn? What's that mean?
It means her mental processes, her memory, the basic building blocks of her personality are inaccessible.
You mean she's in there, but you can't reach her?
That's a best-case scenario. We haven't yet diagnosed her psychic damage.
I feel the same, to be honest. Ask her if Catherine will recover. I I don't know if it's just the performance, but I get the feeling that Jake is perhaps not very sincerely invested in Catherine for her own sake.
Well, is she going to be all right?
It doesn't look good. She's still in triage. We're going to just have to wait and see.
I don't think that's what triage means. Triage is where you work out what you're going to do about someone. Well, maybe. Ask her what she's doing for Catherine. What are you doing for Catherine? I feel like a fist is going to be slammed down on a table.
What are you doing for her?
I'm not doing anything for her as long as I'm standing here talking to you. Why don't you let me get back to work?
Put you in place, and Jake. Ask her how the Ripper could have done this. How could the Ripper have done this?
How did the Ripper do this?
It's hard to tell. She had some minor contusions on her head, nothing fatal, but you never know with head injuries. We won't know anything until we can get a data angel in there to do some investigating.
You can get a data angel into the consciousness of someone in a coma?
I'm not sending anyone in there until I've had a chance to fully map her psychic damage. Now, if you don't mind.
I mind.
Yeah, so what's your damage, Catherine? Data angels. Okay, that's quite a phrase to be throwing out there. Ask her how Catherine could have survived the attack.
How did Catherine survive the attack?
Who knows? Maybe she fought him off. More likely someone or something interrupted the Ripper before he could finish.
But if it was a psychological attack, that seems to be very different to the other murders, because they just seem to have been physical attacks as far as anyone's concerned, but maybe mental attacks happened first. So that's how to access the room. Can we now look at the other... No, we can't look at the other person. Okay. That person will remain inaccessible to us for the time being. I think the doctor left the room. Oh, now you can talk to the person if you go. Alright, well, let's talk to her now.
You here to check on Miss Powell?
Yeah. She looks pretty bad. Is there anything you can do for her?
She's in good hands. And she'll be in even better hands once Dr. Burton allows us to treat her.
Oh. Is that it? Oh, okay. Ask if there's any hope. Is there any hope for Catherine?
Was there any hope for Catherine?
Not at the way we're going.
Oh,
We
God.
haven't even established an etiology, let alone begun to treat it. We've downloaded megabytes of fragmented images, sensations, memories, but not much that helps us at this point.
Anything that might help ID her attacker.
Well, there's an image on one of the monitors in the lab that's displaying an image we retrieved from Catherine's short-term memory. Now, she saw the person who attacked her, but in this condition, her mind can only assemble an extremely distorted image of him or her.
Well, can we make it clearer? Maybe use a computer to fill it out.
Catherine's brain will have to produce the image. The only way to help Catherine is to restore the memories and personality the Ripper destroyed.
I mean, part of me is hoping that this game is going to go into like neural cyberspace, because that will be interesting to explore. Ask what Dr. Burton's plan is for treating Catherine.
What are Dr. Burton's plans for treating her?
If she has something in mind, she hasn't told me about it. She's blocking everything except the most conservative treatments. We've started to assemble data on the patient's past. We're maintaining life support. That's it.
Well, so fucking what? I mean, she doesn't know what to do. I thought she was the best in her field.
She's one of the best. I don't know what it is about this case. There's something here she's not telling us.
Dr. Burton suspicious. Alright, Rain, write this down. Sus blocking treatment. Okay, well yeah. Ask if the cops have told him anything.
Have the cops said anything?
No, not to me. Dr. Burton's the attending physician. Although I have noticed that scary-looking detective who checked Powell in keeps coming back. Him and Burton got into it yesterday.
They had a fight.
Oh, that's an understatement. They looked ready to kill each other. God knows what it was about.
Okay, interesting. Fractious relationship with Magnota. Brilliant. Okay. Maybe they're all the Ripper. Ask if he can rebuild Can you rebuild Catherine's memory?
I don't understand this. How can you rebuild Catherine's memory?
Well, the way we always do in a case like this.
Oh, of course.
We assemble all the data we can about the patient's past. Life experiences, food she likes to eat, favorite movies, information on who her friends were. Then we upload all that back into the brain and hope that it triggers enough associative reactions to restore her memory.
What are the odds of this working?
Success rate's very high. I mean, we may not retrieve everything, but we should get around 90% or so.
What can I do to help restore that image of the Ripper?
Dig up everything you can about the Ripper, especially anything Catherine knew about the case. And of course, none of it's going to be of any use until Dr. Burton allows us to send a data angel into her brain, but we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that I didn't like the creepy smile at the end was an interesting touch. I like it. Right. So, can I look at the screen here? Is this the screen that...
Looks like a holographic journal. Could be worth looking at.
Okay, can I... Oh, I can... Oh, there's a manipulate icon. It's got a little robo hand.
Our options are pretty limited here. I tried direct cortex stimulation. It's risky, but there's a chance of it working.
It's too risky. We could lose her that way.
Well, we could try inserting data angels for a diagnostic. There's no risk in that.
I disagree. We've no idea what's left of her natural defenses. The trauma could have made them even harder to penetrate.
All right, look, then let's run the Norton Mapper program so we can obtain a Gestalt profile and a cortical landscape. Then we know what we're dealing with.
You mean that hasn't been done yet? Why not?
Because I said so. I want her to stabilize before we introduce any kind of foreign code. Thanks for the consultation, but that's my decision.
How much more stable does she want the woman? She's in a coma.
What's her problem? She won't do anything. We're supposed to just watch this patient die?
She's in charge. There's not much we can do.
Okay, that's, again, pretty condemning. Okay, I assume that's probably all we can get from this.
Our options are pretty limited here.
Yeah.
I tried direct cortex stimulation.
Okay. Cool. How do I get out of this screen? Press escape again? Oh no, do that. Can I look at the screen? Because that's apparently something different to this keyboard. This is where I get the image of the killer.
The answer to the mystery. If I can only make this image clear,
Yeah, I
we
mean...
will have our killer.
It's obvious who that is, right? I mean, I know it is. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise for you guys, but it's all clear to me now. Okay, I think we can probably awkwardly navigate towards the door this way. Yep, okay, let's look at this tiled wall first. Here we go. So this is where Catherine is. Hi, Catherine. This is... You seem to be in some kind of... Well, you're in a room with a terminal and like a bank of servers. You got like operating lights. You're in some kind of CAT scan machine. No, I want to go towards Catherine. How do I do that? There is a modesty curtain as well, so that's reassuring. Okay. Does look like this has been designed by somebody who's peripherally aware of how medical equipment is designed and used. How do I get close to Catherine? I can't go this way. Well, so if I go this way, do I look at the computer? Okay, well let's look at the computer. Can we look at the computer? We can't. What can we do? We can go this way again. Okay, anything... I'm a bit confused why we can't get close to Catherine. That's really weird. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do. I can't go right. Well, that's weird. So if I go this way, you get the big swing around. And I can't I can't proceed in the like a direct. I can go that way, but that's just back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do. Well, that's weird, isn't it? You think Jake would have some kind of interaction, but okay. Okay. I guess we just see if there's anything else we can. Oh god. Anything else we can say to this person on our way out, based on what we've looked at? Something in trash. Can I track with anything here? No. Okay, how did I get in a position where I could talk? Here? Here is good.
Your friend's in stable condition, Quinlan, but she's not getting any better. And the image of the Ripper isn't getting any clearer.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll collect the data that I can collect, but that's the limit of what I can contribute to this operation. Okay. Alright then, I guess it's back out through the creepy hallway, and then we'll hit the morgue. Ooh, why are we going so slowly? Okay, can I turn this way towards the ominous heavy metal double doors? Fab, can I get in the elevator? Okay, look at the control panel. Head towards the morgue. Oh, fab. Very jarring. Okay. Oh. To be honest, this looks in a better state than the ward. Okay, how do I go forwards this way? I guess I can check on the way back to see if there's anything that I miss. That is kind of hidden out of sight of my peripheral vision. Okay, oh, right, we're up some stairs. Right, is there anything, can we look at any equipment or anything? No. Well, let's talk first, and then we'll go from there.
Hey, Vic. What's for lunch?
Hey, Quinlan!
Oh, wow.
They working you hard?
Working me like crazy these days.
Hey, is this Renee Stein?
Aren't you kidding? You were at the crime scene. You saw her insides splattered everywhere.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Nah, this woman was married to her Ripper. Husband's a businessman away on a trip for 3 weeks. He gets paranoid that his partner's putting it to her while he's gone, so he flies home early and shoots her to death. I mean, stuff like that. That's why I never got married, you know? Have my chances, though, you know?
Delightful. We're are we on the side of black comedy here, I think. Ask him if he knows what the Ripper's weapon is.
Any luck figuring out the Ripper's weapon yet?
I'm completely stumped. I did every test on these stiffs. I mean, a computer cross-matched the wounds with every kind of blade imaginable. Nothing. I mean, it's like a cross between a Vegematic and a diamond cutter.
Come on, Vic. Something must have cut these people open.
Nothing these computers can find. Now, you don't believe me? Look at those control panels by the stiffs.
Okay, that seems to be a gameplay hint. I will do so. Ask him if he heard about Catherine.
You hear about my partner?
Who's that?
Catherine Powell. She was attacked by the Ripper. Somehow she got away. She's upstairs in a coma. Dr. Burton's treating her.
Oh, your friend's in good hands. Burton's a good doctor. And if she gets stuck, she'll probably call in her secret weapon.
What's that?
A guy named Joey Falconetti.
Joey Falconetti.
Okay, writing that down. Oh, let's ask who Joey Falconetti is. Some kind of data angel?
Who's Joey Falconetti?
Cyberspace expert that Burton uses on all our tough cases. Also known by his old C-Space handle, Falconetti. Get it? Crazy guy. Likes looking at the bodies. I'm surprised she hasn't called him in yet to look at your friend.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's the best there is on human-to-human decking. She usually calls him in on that kind of stuff, but not on the Ripper work.
Don't know how comfortable I feel about somebody decking Catherine. Ask where you can find Falconetti.
Where can I find this Falconetti?
Difficult guy to find. Burton usually goes to a guy named Gamut Nelson. He passes the time at the Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp, Vic.
Duchamp. Well, you can find him there.
I love how seriously he corrected his French pronunciation there. That was, yeah. There's definitely a rich vein of tongue-in-cheek humour going on here too, which I am enjoying. Okay, so we've been tasked to look at these corpses. Let's see.
Notice the path of the cut. Not 1 centimeter offline, like a seam was undone. Now, no human could have done this.
Because humans aren't strong enough?
It's not just strength, it's precision. He's cutting through skin, muscle, bone. No way this cut could be so neat. I'll tell you what else is weird. There are no traces of fabric in the wound.
No traces of fabric in the wound. Do we get the same if we look at this one?
I tapped the nerve memory of this victim and fed it into the simulator so that I could reenact the attack. $1 million piece of hardware. And look what it gives me.
Jesus. Looks like she swallowed a fucking grenade.
Okay, I'm making notes. I mean, I think this is lending credence to the nanobots theory, isn't it?
Here's an isolation of just one of the organs from this body. The lines indicate the many cuts made for this organ. The sheer number of cuts isn't the only amazing thing, though. Watch this. All of those cuts happen simultaneously. Human hand can't move that fast. And it was like this for every organ in the body.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to be something other than human, doesn't it? Okay, I think that's all we can get in this part of the screen. Well, I think that's it for what we can hope to achieve here. Let's head out. There's a door over here, is that anything? I can't turn that way, I don't think. I can turn past the drawers. I can't turn towards that door on the side, so I'm gonna have to assume that's nothing. Alright, well, potentially then we've got an extra location, Cafe Duchamp, to go to. Let's hit the lobby. Let's see if there's anything else to talk to personal reception about. Although I don't relish the prospect of that conversation necessarily. We'll give it a go. Is there anything else in could I go the other way in reception? Oh, it's just a seating area, I think. With a cauldron? Interesting. No, I can't. Okay. We'll just swing by reception before we leave. In case there's anything else we can talk about.
You want me?
Beg your pardon?
What is it you want?
Just some answers to some questions.
554-7786.
Right. Not that one. I was gonna ask you different questions. I have to see my girlfriend in coma. Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Oh, that's...
Pearl, did he really tell you that?
Oh.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. Oh, hold on. Sorry, handsome. I'm kind of busy, but I'm off on a break in a little while if you're interested in hanging out with somebody who's not in a coma.
Oof. Okay. So.
No, I'm back. Yeah. No, did you really?
Okay. Yep. That's a hold. That's the whole thing. Right, how do I get out of here? I have to swing back this way, don't I? Okay, well, let's just check in with the map to see. Café du Champ. There it is. Can I go? Oh yeah, got loads of stuff to look at. Well, we will leave it there for this episode, and next time, I don't know, we've got our pick of all these places. Probably somewhere more directly related to Catherine, I think, is probably the best bet. And until then, until we next meet, take care. Bye bye.